Sorry, I'll be right there. I forgot that I hit live. Um, there's it's snowing outside in Nashville, and there's this terrible sound from the neighbor's heater. Oh, it stopped. Thank God. Okay. All right. We are rolling, I think. Show numero cuatro. Hey, James. Hey, Nick. Kiera. Hi. Hey, Lee. Hello to England. It is snowing here in Nashville. We were supposed to get, they said 3 to 13 inches, which is two very different measurements. And then they were like, oh, well, maybe we're not going to get any snow. And right now it's snowing outside, but not as much as it did last week, but it's still pretty magical. Hello, Brazil. Sorry, while I move this slightly. Trip to Joshua Tree was amazing. I could have spent like a month out there. But what's up, Chucktown? Hey, Elena. I'll more about who we're going to pay it forward to in a second, but I need more coffee first. So pardon me while I reach for all the things. How do you guys take your coffee? I like it in this French press. Yes, went from the desert to snow. Although it was kind of cold. It was definitely cold at night in the desert. Different kind of cold. But this is just sort of like a wet. I mean, I actually don't mind the cold. But if it was just going to be cold, freezing rain, that would be a bummer. This is a whole lot prettier. You like your coffee hot and bitter like your women. Or your woman. Okay. Well, I don't know. Does she agree with that statement? You haven't had any snow at all? Oh, bummer. Did have a good time in California. Where's the Bud Light? Well, I don't usually drink Bud Light, so you can have at that, Taylor. Hey, Matt. Yes, Leslie, I'm with you. I like it with oat milk too, or black. Look at this cute. Oh God, I just spilled. Look at this mug that I got in Joshua Tree. It was handcrafted by a local artisan there, and it's dishwasher safe, which I actually have for the first time in my life now, which is pretty great. Did I camp out in that trailer? Yes. So we stayed at a couple of different places, but that trailer was pretty cool. It got really cold at night, though. Yes, John, hi. Can't wait to see you guys. I get to go play a show up in Virginia. Hey, Hugh. Papa Hugh in the house. So today's Pay It Forward live stream is going to go to Ashley Terry. That's her name, right? Elena? Elena sent me a message, and a friend of hers is currently battling cancer, and it's a pretty tough fight. So we're going to pay it forward to her GoFundMe. GoFundMes can sometimes be a little suspect, but this one Elena vouches for. So we're going to pay it forward because I've never dealt with something that serious, but I know that medical bills, especially in the US, can cost a ton of money. And whenever you're in a health, then everything else piles up too. So maybe from this live stream, we can buy her a really nice dinner or super warm blanket or go towards some of her medical needs. So, and yes, maybe I should also post the link if you want to donate directly to that GoFundMe, then you could do that. Or you might be able to search Ashley Terry on GoFundMe and find it that way. Or Elena could drop a caption or a link. So that's what we're going to pay it forward to today. I know we usually do like charities. That it's a worthy thing to benefit a person directly. Cancer. So lost my dad and sister to cancer. I'm sorry, Jason. That's awful. And sending love to your sis who's fighting it. It's a pretty scary, devastating thing. So yeah, you know what it's like, Jason. Nick, I'm playing a private show in Virginia at the Tally Ho. So it's not a tour yet. We're still not really in touring phases yet. But I'm so excited to play a private show. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, you guys, Elena's also over on Instagram if you want to send her a message or DM her for any information if you want to help. John. So at the private show next week, they're collecting grocery cards for a local hunger relief program. They're hoping to raise like $10,000. Okay, well, tell me what I need to do to donate to that as well, because feeding people is super important. And being hungry is no fun. Mom died from cancer when you were 25. Yeah, Brian, losing a mom that young is got to be insanely tough. I'm sorry about that. Hello, Netherlands. Ashley, are you on here? Is Ashley on Instagram? If so, that's amazing. And hi, love. We're sending you lots of love. There's lots of really great people in this little live stream community that are fantastic champions and cheerleaders. You guys, Ashley's on Instagram watching the live stream. So round of encouragement for Ashley. We're going to pay it forward to you, my dear. Keep up the fight. I hear that you're really strong, really brave, and I'm happy to help out where I can, and I know all these people are as well. And yeah, just tell us what you need, and we will try to help you every way that we can. And thank you, Elena, for telling me about Ashley's story too. I'm glad that she told me. Jim says hi. You're getting hugs from the UK, Ashley, from Leslie. So Ashley was diagnosed with HCC in July of 2021. Well, it's been a tough couple years for you then. That's pretty heavy. And all we can try to do is kind of lighten the load where we can. James says, hey, Ashley, keep fighting a good fight. Kick cancer's ass. Yes. Ashley has a 3-year-old daughter as well, so she's fighting for her. Come on, strong mamas. Brave mamas. That's awesome. Oh. Craig's sending you a virtual hug. That's amazing. Hey, Jim. Snowing in Atlanta? Yeah, it's snowing here too. Anyways, well, we have Ashley here. All of you are here in Atlanta, in the UK, and I don't know where else. Ashley, Jason says, keep up the fight. We'll continue to make strides to end this horrible, devastating disease that affects many people directly and indirectly. God bless all the researchers. Jim says, never give up. Leslie's sending hugs to your daughter. And I'm sending you hugs. So that hopefully makes at least your day a little bit better. Shelby, North Carolina. Hello. Can I speak to my songwriting? Yeah, talk about songwriting all day long. Ashley Bryan says, keep strong. But I'm sure everybody's told you all these things already, so I'm not going to keep repeating them. You can go and read the comments if you want to. But for now, we don't have to talk about it unless you want to talk about it. What do you want to know about songwriting? I can tell you it's hard. And that takes time and practice. Ashley says that she's crying, but her heart is so full from all the love and positivity right now. Well, good. I know we don't know each other, Ashley, but I'm out crying and feeling all the feelings. So that's okay and totally understandable. This is a song I wish I wrote. And since it's snowing outside, it's kind of apt. I took my love and I took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around. And I saw my reflection in a snow-covered hills where the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tide? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I build my life around you. But time makes you older, children get older, and I'm getting older too. And I took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around. And if you see my reflection in a snow-covered hills where the landslide brought me down, and if you see my reflection in a snow-covered hills, the landslide bringing down. Oh, the landslide will bring you down. So that's a song I wish I wrote. Which part of the song is generally hardest for you to write? Verse, chorus, or break? I think bridges can be the most difficult thing to write, because you have to decide whether or not the song wants a bridge. If you've already said everything that needs to be said, and then also melodically have something interesting happen, and then, or if you don't write a bridge, does it feel incomplete? So bridges, I think, can be the most difficult thing. That, and then just sometimes sometimes if you don't know what you're trying to say, the second verse can be tough. So I'd say bridge is usually the toughest thing to figure out what you need to write. What was your question? Any collabs I want to do? Yeah, I love collaborating. Collaborating with people that enjoy the same types of music as I do is usually generally helpful. Oh, that's awesome, Kira. Yeah, if you want to be a songwriter, I would recommend starting with Writing Better Lyrics. It's a great book. You were on a label that shall be named, maybe shall not be named. Is your situation similar to Taylor's legally? Would you re-recording No Saint with some vault tracks perhaps? Yeah, I think I haven't exactly dove into legally how I would go about that, but I think eventually I would really like to re-record some songs from my previous label. But right now I have new stories to tell, so I think I'll do that first, and then I may have to pull some out of the vault and re-record. I would love to do that. Lauren's version, yes. Yes, for sure. Because unfortunately, some of the songs on that No Saint record weren't even my version. It was like almost my version, and then stuff happened, and it was no longer my version. Oh, that's great, Kiera. Yeah, you know, when it comes to writing, like, you just have to do it. It's kind of like anything else. It takes time, and you just have to. Sometimes the hardest part is beginning, so you kind of have to do it and do it all the time. It'd be so cool to hear how you intended the songs to sound before you said things got changed. Yeah, there's a few on there that got changed, and I hear them much differently, so I would like to re-record. I think Miles on Me 2 and 3, it's all written. I'll be releasing a song in the very near future from part 2 and start to roll that out. Latin rhythms are amazing. I'm not that great at that. I don't have a lot of experience with that, but I love Latin music. Yeah. All right, what y'all want to hear? Or what do we need to talk about the desert more? I had some things that I wanted to shoot for part 2 and 3. And so I called, or my friend Sarah called and said that she was, I'm gonna move this mic, said that she was thinking about going to Joshua Tree. And so I said, let's do it. And so the next day it snowed, so I had to delay the trip slightly, but then flew into Arizona. She picked me up and we drove out to Joshua Tree, and we were out in the desert for like 3 or 4 nights, and my only crew member was Sarah. So she doesn't exactly have like a film and TV background, but she's an amazing artist and stylist, and so she helped me a ton, and I just had to give her directions on how to hit record on the cameras and focus and check the f-stop. And it was, I think the videos are going to look like we had this huge crew, and we didn't. It was just me and Sarah in there. Hey, Justin. Old pilot friend. An original song? All right. Which one? Here, I help. What song? Is my hip feeling better? No. The weather, I feel like a 9-year-old woman. The weather makes my hip 10 times worse. But I took a long bath yesterday to try to help. Also, I burned the shit out of my hand cooking. You see that? That's an unnatural way to turn it. So all of that is from an oil, from oil splattering. So that also doesn't help. I don't know what hurts worse, my hip or my hand. No, I'm just kidding. My hip hurts worse. But it's okay. Yeah. My bar. But I do have surgery date planned for the hip, so I can't wait for you to see the videos too, Kira. Oh, Zach's on here. My buddy Zach, who works with Drake White, lent me a camera lens, which was very helpful, and a camera body too. I just wish I had enough to fly Zach out there to help me shoot all the things. That would have been helpful. We had like lights and stuff gaff taped to the side of the trailer, and it was insane. One year ago, you got your bracelet with the handwriting from running. Aww. I can't believe it's already been a year. Thought I would have seen you in person by now, Kira, but hopefully in 2022. This town's 1,000 miles away, with ice cream trucks and kids at play. Tag out in the yard till mama calls them in at dark. Stray dogs and beauty shops, burned out lights, off-duty cops. Teenagers stealing daddy's beer, same everywhere as it is right here. Main Street bars and football teams, rusty cars and homecoming queens. You ain't as special as you think you are. It ain't that hard to break a heart. Yes, Jerry, rig everything. Absolutely, that's what we had to do. There's power lines and two-lane roads, same songs on the radio. Drunkards, dreamers, wishful thinkers, all just trying to get some sleep. Church bells ringing out somewhere, smell of rain in the summer air. Lovers making promises they're supposed to keep. Main Street bars and football teams, rusty cars and homecoming queens. You ain't as special as you think you are. It ain't that hard to break a heart. So like this song, the bridge on this one, when we got to this point of writing it, we could have just skipped over and not had a bridge because a lot's already been said, but I felt like it needed to sum up sort of the sentiment of the song. So this is what we came up with. You hurt me good, but that's just you. And I'll move on, 'cause that's what I do. Main Street bars and football teams, rusty cars and homecoming queens. You ain't as special as you think you are. It ain't that hard to break a heart. No, it ain't that hard to break a heart. You. Hey AJ. AJ, I used to do production stuff with him back in the day. Thank you. How you doing? Thank you. Well, thank you. I have the longingest voice you've ever heard. It's probably because I've been out here on the road longing for a long time. And the crowd goes wild. Thank you, James. I'm happy the same, Angel. Hopefully I get to see you guys in the Carolinas or Georgia or those two places, I guess, in 2022. What other questions do y'all ask? Sorry, I have the heat turned up because of the snow, but now it's like too warm. Oh my gosh, that's such a privileged thing. It's too warm in here because I have the heat up snowing. Sorry I said that. What I meant to say is that I'm just a little hot in that sweater right now. Yeah, does North Carolina have a lot of snow right now? Ooh, this guitar is cold. So for those of you just joining, we're with the virtual tips. We're going to pay it forward to Ashley Terry, who actually is tuned in over on Instagram. She is in the middle of battling cancer, and I found out about her through one of the people in this community of amazing LJ live stream communities, Elena. But Elena actually, when I got robbed right before tour, back in, what was that, Elena? 2019, I think. 2019, 2018. Elena showed up at my show with clothes for me because all of my stuff got stolen. So Elena has this spirit of giving back and paying it forward. So when she sent me a message and said, hey, I have an idea for one of your live streams, if you want to pay it forward to Ashley, this woman that I call a friend who is battling cancer, it would mean a lot. And so I was like, hell yeah, we're doing that. So Ashley, if she may not be tuned in anymore, but she was on here a few minutes ago. So that's where I'm going to pay it forward to today. It's sleeting in Raleigh. Ontario? Yeah, I bet you are going to get a lot of snow in Ontario. I'll take this ring off. This is for Kiera. Got lost in the corridor, taste of bourbon in the air. Drove up through the canyons, thought I'd find some magic there. Felt the ocean waves crash on my face in the Gulf of Mexico. Don't matter where I am, you're everywhere I go. I've got a full tank of gas, but my heart's on empty. Windows down, radio loud, but I just wanna scream. I keep trying to find a place where I won't find your ghost, but I keep running, running out of road. Charleston, you were pounding in my head. Met a guy in Brooklyn, but I felt you in his bed. I pray to God I've cursed your name, but nothing's worked so far. It don't matter where I am, 'cause baby there you this part, I remember we got to sort of like the end of writing this song, and I was like, really, it just needs to say that this person is in everything and everywhere. And so I just started rattling off all places and nouns and things, and I was like, if we do it the right way, then it can really build the momentum of the song. So that was sort of the purpose of this bridge, was to feel just completely hammered, like exit signs on a highway or billboards, and you just pass the next one, the next one, the next one. So that's what we did with the bridge. In my dreams, in my thoughts, in my veins, in my soul, in the sky, in the ground, no, you won't let me go. Every turn that I take, I see your face. I can't escape it, I can't escape you. Got a full tank of gas, but my heart's on empty. Windows down, radio loud, but I just wanna scream. I keep trying to find a place where I won't find your ghost, but I keep running, I keep running, I keep running, I keep running, running out of road. I keep running, running out of road. I keep running, running out of road, running out of road. I still remember hearing you play at CSC in 2019. Oh, I missed that. That was such an amazing few weeks over there. It really you all blew my mind at C2C and Amsterdam and Germany and everywhere we went after that. Oh my gosh, I got your calendar. Thank you. I went by Whitney's last week, and she was like, I have this package for you. So thank you so much for that. Coffee and running out of road every morning. That's a lot of emotions. I feel like setting coffee on the laptop is probably not a good idea, Lauren. Let's not do that. Let's refrain. Well, how have you guys been? What's been new? I know some of you have snow. Who has snow and who doesn't? Do you like snow? People even want snow? I certainly do. Hey. Is it too quiet on Facebook, or is it fine? Can't tell. Hey. Maybe it's fine. You can definitely hear my laptop wheezing. Unfortunately. Sorry. I don't know why it's having a hard time. Maybe if I close a couple of things, it'll be quieter for you. Probably not. Sound is fine. Okay. I'm going to take these off. Do I think Stagecoach will take place? Honestly, I would not be surprised if a lot of tours and festivals get canceled this year. You've been insanely stressed because a million uni deadlines coming up. Still having lectures, working 3 days a week, and looking for a new apartment. Holy crap, Kira, that's a lot of things. And I've been in your shoes before, and that is really, really challenging. I know sometimes, like, when I get super stressed out because I have a million things to do, I just write down the things that I can actually do that day, down to the, like, brush your teeth. And I just, as I start to check things off, it feels less massive than than if I just thought about all the things that I have to do. But yeah, sounds like you have a lot going on. Michaela doesn't have COVID. Yay! So glad. I'm so glad you're better. Just saw Reba in Georgia. I think my friend Kaylee Hammock was on that show. As long as you don't have to drive in it. Yeah, I bet Cooper wants to go for a walk in the snow later, although it looks kind of slushy out there. Grew up in West Virginia. Do you like snow? Yes, I do too. Yes, to-do lists can help. Yeah, Kaylee's talented though, and she's a kind person. So I'm glad you got to see Kaylee. I'm so sorry you had a rough recovery, Michaela. It's such a bummer. But I'm glad you're feeling better. By the way, as we continue to do these live streams, is this a good time for all of you in Germany and the UK and all of those places? Or would you rather it be earlier? You tell me, and I'll make it happen. Leslie won 2 golf matches and finished writing a new song. There you go. Well done. I'm glad, Michaela. We're going to keep doing the live streams until I can actually come back over there in person. Okay. Good to know. Hey, Heidi. I don't know if I said hi to you yet. An hour earlier? Okay. See if I can wake up that early. Why is that one note out of tune? Come on. How long does it take to write a song? It really depends. Some songs take 15 minutes. The idea or the title comes into mind and you kind of see the whole story and you have the melody and it takes like no time at all. Like dumb songs can take 10 minutes. And then some songs take 10 years. I would say on average, like sort of a normal song, probably if there's one other writer that I'm writing with, probably 3 to 5 hours. But that's if I've already got an idea. If I don't have an idea, and oh my gosh, I just spilled coffee again. If I don't have an idea, then it can be a lot longer. You can usually get something started, but most creative time of day, usually at night, or if I'm out west in the desert, it can be the morning, but mornings in Nashville are not usually super sharp. I wake up slow. I take my time. So morning writes can be tough. Hello, Northern Ireland. Yeah, Cooper's upstairs sleeping. Hope that answers your question. Weighty 96? YT? Weighty? Weighty. This song I already had kind of started before I went into it, right, with Blake Chafin. And I think we wrote it in like an hour and a half or so.
Just like tequila and I like this bar. I don't need you to light my cigarette. I don't need you to help me forget. I'm finally fine on my own. So if you're thinking about pulling me close, I don't need a ring or your everything. I don't need a man who thinks he's James and Dean. I could let you in. Yeah, I'm willing to give you a chance. I don't care if it's forever, just one night. Just don't make a mess of this heart of mine. If you leave me like you found me. I'd rather you look the other way. If all you are is some hurricane, it'd be nice to have your lips on mine. But you better think twice before you cross that line. 'Cause I could let you in. Yeah, I'm willing to give you a chance. I don't care if it's forever, just one night. Just don't make a mess of this heart of mine. If you leave me like you found me.
Who wrote the James Damn Dean line? That was me.
You didn't find me crying, didn't find me broken, didn't find me bitter, haunted by ghosts. So if you leave me like you found me. I could let you in. Yeah, I'm willing to give you a chance. I don't care if it's forever, just one night. Just don't make a mess of this heart of mine. If you leave me like you found me. Leave me like you found me. Like you found me. Like you found me.
Thank you. Yeah, I wrote that line because, I don't know, it seems like a lot of men have gotten the cool parts in stories and music and songs and stuff like that. And so I personally feel like I will go toe to toe with the men. And so women should have more songs and movies and characters where they're just as badass or more badass than the men. And I feel like I could have scared James Dean. So that's where that line came from. We are 2 cups coffee in at this point of the live stream. But I also wonder where my water is. Oh, here it is. Pardon my reach. So have you guys watched anything recently that you dig? Patrick and I watched a dumb movie last night. I don't even remember what it's called. I wouldn't even tell you. It was like some old movie, and it kind of was pointless at the end. Interesting and deep, and it wasn't. Thank you. Has anything exciting happened to any of y'all in the last week? Oh, you're gonna watch Dallas Buyers Club tonight? Have you seen it? It's one of my favorite movies. It's so good. McConaughey's performance in Dallas Buyers Club is out of this world. I've read a lot of stories about some of the creative choices they made in that film, but it's really an amazing film. Rewatching Criminal Minds. I don't know if I've watched that or not. I feel like I have. Is that Netflix? I think I have. UK television series called The Outlaws. Haven't watched that either. What's that on? Is that something I can watch, or do I have to be in the UK to watch it? But yeah, Dallas Buyers Club. Everybody should see that film. So good. You got back into reading, Heidi? What are you reading? What should we watch? Hello, Australia. Yeah, I gotta watch the Cowboys game. I'm pretty excited. Being from Texas, it's kind of a big deal. All right. Well, I think we have time for a couple more. How many more minutes until the game starts? 6? Thank you, Ashley. I'm from Texas, so I am a Cowboys fan. I can't help it. Oh my gosh. Michaela left her house for the first time this year, since recovering from COVID. So I bet that was exciting. Cadillac? I haven't played that in a while. Let me see if I remember it. So I want to give another shout out to Ashley, who we're going to pay part of the proceeds from the virtual tip jar forward to. Ashley, keep kicking cancer's butt, and either update us or have Elena update us on how you're doing, because we're all cheering for you, and I'm happy that I know about you now. You sound like a badass, strong mama. So we're just going to give you love as we can. Okay, I think I remember it. This is one of the first songs that brought me to Nashville. I think I was 19 when I wrote it, maybe 20.
Sometimes I wanna pack up, go where no one can find me, drive all night till I wake up, somewhere with the world behind me, stomp some ground in a new pair of old boots, and I am not afraid. The clouds hanging on my shoulder, the sun is shooting holes in blue skies taking over, and it don't care where I'm going. I'm gonna leave it up to the next breeze to blow and turn the page. And reach out and take my hand. And if you wanna stay behind, go with that, 'cause this ain't your Cadillac. I'm gonna find a field of flowers and take off running. If this world's ever gone be ours, gotta live where love is. I don't think it's always gonna ever be too late. And if you wanna go, reach out and take my hand. And if you wanna stay behind, go with that, 'cause this ain't your Cadillac. Darling, you know I want you by my side. Let's dance and roll. Don't you wanna ride? And if you wanna go, reach out and take my hand. And if you wanna stay behind, go with that, 'cause this ain't your Cadillac. Sometimes I wanna back up, drive all night till I wake up, and I am not afraid.
Whew. I have not played that song in a very long time. Thank you for requesting it. Thank you. Also, thank you everybody for your virtual tips. I will make sure to post. Actually, I can post once I pay it forward to Ashley's GoFundMe to beat cancer. And I'll put a link in case you want to donate directly as well. But thank you, James. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Brian Bender. Thank you, Justin and Laura and Kenneth and all the other people that I'm missing. But thank you so much for spreading kindness, and also for showing up for me, for this. I think all of you know that I desperately miss touring and seeing you in person and playing music in person. But this is the next best thing. So thank you for continuing to show up. Who are some of my favorite artists? All the songwriters, like what I consider storytellers. So like Bruce Springsteen, Patty Griffin, John Prine, Bryan Adams, Brandy Carlisle, and then also just undeniably talented artists like Led Zeppelin. Of course, Kira. Thank you for showing up. May the best team win. I hope we win. Shoot. Also, I feel like I should take Cooper for a walk in the snow before I then go to giving my attention to the Cowboys. I do miss touring a whole lot. You know, I really... So I started playing shows when I was like 15. And 2020 was the first time in my life that I wasn't able to tour or to do what I love to do. And it's a bummer. So, you know, we're all in that same boat of we're not able to do all the things that we wanted to, and things haven't gone as planned, but I feel like this little community of amazing people has made it so much more tolerable and easier, and a lot of beauty has come out of it. So thank you to all of you who have made this easier. Which song of all time do you wish you'd written? Not because it's been a hit, but because it's amazing or it captured a moment or feeling. Oof. There's a lot of songs I wish I wrote. I wish I'd written Bruce Springsteen's Secret Garden, because I feel like from the perspective of a woman writing that song would have been amazing, but maybe it's incredible because he's a man and he wrote it and he kind of gets it. I mean, obviously there's songs like Imagine, like I've started watching the Beatles documentary, but like Imagine is just one of those songs where it's perfect. Truly perfect. Have you or would you write and perform with Patrick away from SIP? So Patrick and I may have written a song that's going to be on Miles on Me, actually. I don't think I've played it for you guys yet because I got to save some surprises, but there is one song that we've written. But we're both so busy with our own individual things. We cheer each other on, but we don't necessarily collaborate that often. Yeah, I think even when things get back to normal, I mean, my schedule was so crazy at the beginning of 2020 and especially in 2019, it would have been really tough to do live streams, but I think even surely we got to get back to normal, right? But when we go back to normal and touring and all the things, I think we should do these live streams once in a while so I can actually have time to talk to all of you guys directly and see all of you. But good news is I think for the foreseeable future, I'll be doing these regularly, which I was just about to look at my calendar to see if we could do this tomorrow. Yes, we can do this tomorrow. So I'll be back tomorrow, same time, if that works for you guys. The Wall Street Bet song, yes. Yes, I love the LJ fam too. There's some really good members of this LJ fam. Actually, everybody that is part of the LJ fam is an awesome family member. The LJ fam club. Not fan, it's fam. Ever consider including Patrick on a live stream? I think we did at the beginning of the lockdown. But yeah, I could ask him. Maybe tomorrow he'll jump in and play a song for you guys. I'll tell him that you requested him and see if he shows up. All right, so who's coming tomorrow? Because we're going to do this at 2 o'clock. And I saw your request about Reno and Highway 29. I'll play one of them. Thank you, Keith. Kira will be there. Perfect. Heidi will be there. Yay. Yeah, the LJ fam club. I like it. Fan club just seems, I don't know. I feel like y'all are a little more than that. It's a little more serious. Have I ever covered any of Brian Fallon's? I don't know if I have, but I should. He's awesome. Yeah, maybe something off Local Honey. Okay. That's okay, Brian. We'll do more of them. Laura will be there. James will be there. Yay! Well, perfect. It's already been an hour, so we'll do like an hour and a half tomorrow. Okay. Well, you guys, I'm gonna go take Cooper for a walk in the snow because he will love me for it. But I love you for actually tuning in and for paying it forward to Ashley. Let's give one more. I don't want to clap too loud. One more clap, snap for Ashley, who is currently battling cancer. Elena, who's in the LJ fam club, told me about her. And so we're going to pay it forward to GoFundMe that her sister started for her. And we're going to share the love. So I will post her after I do that. Well, I'm glad to be back here tomorrow if you want to hang out. We're going to do the same time. So, James, Ashley says, you got this. You got it. And, Kiera's parents are going to be there. Awesome. Well, I'm excited for tomorrow. That gives me something to look forward to. And it hopefully gives you something to look forward to. So, I love you all. Be good. Be well. Thank you to everybody who gave their time and their love and their virtual tips. And I'll see you tomorrow at 2. Have I played that Motley Crue song since I recorded it? I did at a private party. They wanted me to play it. I don't usually play that Motley Crue song. I didn't grow up a Crue fan. I was kind of forced to record that song. So I think a lot of people hated it and some people liked it. So if you liked it, I'm so glad, because I was trying to interpret that song in a different way. Because I kind of had to. So I hope you like it. But no, I don't usually play that Motley Crue song. Anyway, there's a fly in here.